Yo, Dirty T and the boys.
Does everybody know what time it is?
When the sun sets Wednesday evening, the real week begins. While Sunday heroes rest for the battles ahead, team managers scramble to find the perfect selections for their Sunday soirees. But every Sunday, a battle rages, unseen. A battle fought not on the gridiron, but in the minds of millions. A battle of strategy, prediction, and pure, unadulterated football fanaticism. Welcome to Dirty T and the Boys. Bitches.
Hello, it is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024, and we're on week 8, I do believe. This is a pretty funny, what do you call it, thumbnail I made. I don't know if you guys look at the thumbnail, so I just wanted to point this out. Craziest movie ever. Watch Tangifier. Start with number 1, and then go to number 2, and number 3 is in the theaters, I do believe. Just came out. Number 1 movie in America, which is crazy because if you watch the first 2 before seeing that, or I should say if you didn't watch the first 2 and you went to the theater to go see that, I'm betting you did throw up. There's a lot of people saying that the opening scene is causing multiple people to throw up at the theater at several different occasions all around the country, which is pretty cool. The only reason I watched it is because Chris Jericho is in it, who is a wrestler, a famous wrestler. If you don't know who he is, I think I've got a picture of him. Hold on. No, we'll use this one. Chris Jericho. Signed autograph there. Not sure if it's... Okay, you're just going to pop right in front of there. Okay. Yeah, that's Chris Jericho. You guys know who he is. I'll just put this over here. But anyway, like I was saying, scary movie, Tangifier. Or as I like to call it now, Tangifier. Tangifier on top. Okay, let's do something productive here. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, boy. Okay. let's look at week 7. I got completely demolished by Mr. Owens. He's now 2-5. He's got 2 wins under his belt. I don't think I've ever been able to beat Owens in fantasy football. So nothing new here other than this piece of garbage right here, Mr. Deebo Samuel. Actually, I'm not going to put it on him. I think this is some sort of NFL thing or Las Vegas thing for them to throw the books for the football betting. Get the fuck out of here. Played 3 snaps, and then they said he was sick. And then they wanted to play it off like they knew he was sick. But no one knew he was sick. No one knew he was sick, dude. And then he just went to the sidelines. He never went back in. Nobody announced he was questionable or doubtful or out or anything until the 4th quarter. And that's when all heck broke loose. And now I'm where I am now with 83 points to 132 points. Josh had Baker go off. He had Breece Hall go off. He had Joe Mixon go off. He had DK Metcalf, who blew out his leg by just falling. Sam Laporta is very lackluster. DeAndre Hopkins just got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. So pretty good pickup for Josh there. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to do anything this week, but if they can actually utilize DeAndre Hopkins the way he has been utilized in years prior, I don't think it's going to do anything, but we'll see. We'll see. I think that's about it. CJ Stroud really didn't do anything, but I'm not going to hold that against him either. So I lost, which shakes up things a little bit, but nothing too crazy. This was a pretty exciting game. James led this all the way up until Monday night, I believe. Was it Monday night? I never know when these things happen. Might have been... Yeah, it was Monday night because it was Baltimore against Tampa, and Derrick Henry just trucked. He just trucked his way all over the place, hitting speeds of 21 miles per hour. Pretty crazy. 15 carries, 169 yards, 1 touchdown, and a reception for 13 yards. 169 yards. Look at he's had 4 weeks going over 100. And then the other weeks are pretty close to 100 as well. 151, 199, 132, 169. King Henry is what they call him. More of a king than King James, because that guy sucks. LeBron James broke I guess didn't break a record, but made the record as the first basketball player to share the court with his son. If that's even a accolade, I don't know, but LeBron James is trash. Let's see, anything happen over here? Not very exciting over on James's team. Corey's got just an absolute dangerous team. Multiple people hitting 20 points. Romeo Dobbs even getting 17 points. Trey McBride didn't do much, and his defense got him -5 points. Anything else going on here? Nothing really. I'm putting. I mean, he's a Tangifier, if I've ever seen one. Chris getting a major win here. Was projected to lose the entire weekend up until that same Monday night game, Tampa Bay and Baltimore. You had Mr. Mike Evans, who had a hamstring issue the week prior and then continued to have hamstring issues, but they were like, we're going to give him a touchdown at least, which I believe he did get. Yeah, he got a touchdown, and that was all he got. He got that 1 reception, 3 targets, 1 reception, and it went for a touchdown. Ended up getting 9 points, I believe, 9.5 points. But he did officially blow his hamstring out. So don't expect him to be in this week. What does it say here? It says he's out. So the Buccaneers week 11. He'll remain out through the Buccaneers week 11 due to a moderate right hamstring injury. And like I was saying last week, I don't believe in these hamstring injuries. Chris pulled that one off somehow because Mike Evans didn't do anything. Justin Tucker had a couple. All he needed was one more field goal, and it could possibly beat him, but they didn't really need a field goal. Who else blew it for him? J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins, the Chargers were just losing that game, weren't really running the ball too much. Chargers are kind of sad to watch, to be honest with you. Because I like Justin Herbert, the quarterback. He's good, but he's not having a good year. He's picking it back up, though. We could see a possible comeback there. Travis Etienne, still questionable. What are they saying about him? Don't bring him back. Hamstring. I think the hamstring is just an excuse for them to bench them, and nobody's like, oh, it's just an excuse. They don't want him playing. They got Tank Bigsby doing mad work. Mark Andrews going off, though. Good news for West there. I don't know if he's going to continue to do that, but he's trending to do so. 20 points this week and 15 points last week. Might want to play Mark Andrews. I don't know. We'll see here in a second if he's got him in the lineup. But a huge win for Chris there. A huge loss for Wes, dropping down to 4-3. Chaz got an easy win here. Glenn not putting up too many points again. This is the second week in a row. I think he's been around 80 points. And his whole team, except for this kicker and a quarterback, went single digit. So that's probably an issue. Over here, we got Jaden Daniels going out in the first quarter with a rib injury. Whatever. This is real questionable as well. Let's see if they say anything about Jaden injured his ribs last game. 10 snaps. He was placed by blah, 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 suit up. Daniels is not considered serious. He may still be able to suit up for week 8. We'll see. But unfortunate for Chaz, he has 2 other monster quarterbacks just sitting on his bench. I'd be playing Lamar Jackson. But I'm not going to give you any tips because we're playing each other this week. Dave Montgomery on your bench. Najee on your bench. Why are you not playing Najee? I bet he plays him this week. I bet him play. I've been saying Najee is the real one, and what'd he do? He went off. Chase getting yet another win. Nick getting another loss. Not much to the surprise of most. Chase Brown not doing much. Stephon Diggs not doing much, but that's due to Houston's game just not being very good on offense. James Conner putting up points. Javonte Williams somehow got 26 points from Denver. Tank Dell getting 0 points again. Didn't he get 0 points last week? No, he got 18. Who got 0 points on his team last week? Didn't somebody, was it Marvin Harris? I think it was Marvin Harris Jr. 4 targets, 0 catches. Houston better pick it up, buddy. Houston better pick it up. George Pickens having a good game. George Pickens getting that click going between him, Najee, and Russell Wilson. They're all buddy-buddy on the side stage there while Justin Fields is trying to figure out why his eyes are so far apart from one another. Jahmyr Gibbs, 32 points. Chase got the best team in the league. Maybe. I mean, I guess bench didn't do much, but he's got Olave will be back. Is Rashee Rice still out? And yeah, he's IR. But Tua is coming out to play. Let's see. Has it got any news on him? Trying to practicing Wednesday. So he's practicing today. I think they'll try to figure out it by the end of the day here. I guess no news has come out just yet. But Chase sitting at 5-2. Let's look at the standings, shall we? Let's see where we're at here. Corey, the Tangifier on top. First place. It's a tie for first place, but you got to look at the points for. And Tang's got 925. Closest to him is 908, which means he's putting up big boy points. So far, the people that are ruled out for the playoffs, as of now, not forever. We still got we're only halfway through here. Glenn, James, former champion Owens, and Nick still sitting in the danger zone in the too deep to swim if you can't swim. Let's move on. Let's go to the scoreboard and let's go to the box score. Let's check it out. Keep forgetting to zoom in. All right, let's see what we got here. It's me up against Chaz Temple. We've got the exact... Oh, we were exactly projected. What happened here? What did he do? Oh, yeah, Jaden Daniels has got 0 points, so... Jaden, you're going to have to pick between Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. Who's Lamar? You got Baltimore at Cleveland or Patrick Mahomes at Las Vegas. Both of these guys are going to put up points. Who am I kidding here? This is the lineup I'm currently going with. I'm not really sure if I'm going to stick to that. Look, he did put Najee Harris in. We'll get to that. Devontae Adams, I think I'm going to run the risk of playing this guy, even though he got like 9 targets for 3 catches, I believe is what it was. Yeah, 9 targets for 3 catches and 30 yards. Pretty pathetic, but I got a feeling he going to click. If he's getting 9 targets on his first game after getting on the team 2 days prior. Not 2 days. That was probably 5 days. Okay. Playing Njoku, I got Kelsey on the bench for the first time. I got Deebo Samuel on the bench the first time. Cooper Kupp is actually back, but I'm not sure if I'm going to play him because they don't know the workload he's going to get just yet. So might switch some things up. I don't know. Chris Godwin got hurt. He's now on IR, blew out his leg in an unnecessary attempt to get another touchdown in that game that they were already losing and had no chance of coming back. Didn't take any of their starters out. And what's happening is these teams are just, I swear they're just trying to hit the Vegas odds or whatever, or not hit the Vegas odds. And during that, you blow somebody's leg out. Carter meaning appearance. Where was his actual injury here? Ankle. Okay, it's ankle injury. Don't expect to see him anytime soon. Oh, man. What? Who's going to win this one? I don't know. It's going to come down to the quarterback, obviously. I'll say I'm going to win it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give this one to you, Chaz, because he's been putting up points. So I might lose 2 weeks in a row. Owen's sitting at 105. What's he got going on here? Somebody's not projected something. Yeah, DK Metcalf, who blew out his leg by landing on his head, and the whiplash transferred the energy to his kneecap and just, I think it was his LCL, whatever goes this way. Not this way, when it goes this way. LCL or MCL, they're one of them stringy things in your knee. Over here, though, James got Jonathan Taylor in and Dalton Kincaid, both with Q's by their name. Aaron Jones been doing real good. Justin Jefferson, not really much here to talk about. I'm going to give this one to James. He's had a couple. I mean, every game for him's pretty hard loss, so I think he's due for one. And I don't think Owens is going to keep that momentum going, but I've been wrong before. Corey, the highest projection here with 132 points up against 113. Maxonville. Not sure what's going to happen here, and I don't even know who I want to win here. All you got to do is get in the top 6, but I would like to get that bye week. Well, I'm sure everybody would like to get that bye week. I'm not saying that I'm going to make the playoffs and or remain in the top 5 for 6. I don't know. I mean, anything, the whole season, the whole thing can get flipped upside down. I mean, other than Nick or Owens. I don't think they're flipping that. We got Allen, Henry, Walker. Actually, his team's not like that stacked. He's got CD, who hasn't really been doing... I could see CD going off for a big game this week up against San Francisco. And if he doesn't, then I start seeing him just start to plummet a little bit. I don't know. Look for a 20-plus game on CD Lamb there. Derrick Henry, he's questionable. I'm not literally questionable, but you never know what he's going to do. I mean, if they give him the ball, he'll run with it, but they don't really give him the ball that much. Tyreek Hill, look for him to have a big game because you got Potentially Tua coming back. If Tua doesn't come back, then I don't even know if I would play Tyreek Hill. Bucky Irving and Kyron Williams should still do good. Zach Ertz over Cade Otton that he just picked up. I would play Cade Otton, even if you play him as a flex. Over Darnell Mooney, yep, I would definitely do that. Or I'd put Tank in there. I don't know about Darnell Mooney or Atlanta in general, but who knows? Going to give this one to Corey. Wes up against Nick. This is a no-brainer, but it could be the upset of the year. Looks like everybody's looking good here. You got a questionable with George Kittle, but that could change. Evan Ingram's also questionable. That could probably change. ETN might come back this week. I don't know. I like it, though. I like this. This is going to be a good match here. Tank Dell, Mari Cooper, Giants, Will Lutz. It's going to be good. All these people need to just stop getting injured. I'm giving that to Wes in case I didn't say that. Glenn up against Chase. This is probably going to go to Chase too, but Glenn, I need you to win this one to kind of slow Chase's momentum down. Also too strong of a team. Chase, Corey, and Chaz need to chill out. Everybody else is okay. Jahmyr Gibbs. Everybody's healthy on his team. Look at this. Other than Olave and Rashee Rice. And Tua, I guess he doesn't have all that. I mean, what do you do? Do you play Tua if he's going to play? I don't know. Chase has got Tua, but for some reason it doesn't. Yeah, there he is. He might play, so who knows? Jordan Mason's questionable. Oh, man. I got to give this one to Glenn. No. Yeah. Glenn, you're going to win this one, dude. I need you to win this one. No offense to Chase, but I need you to win this one, Glenn, and I need to win this game desperately. Oh, Najee Harris, he had a press conference, a little mishap, a gaffe, if you will. We'll play it right now.
You was running possessed tonight, bro.
Oh, shit. Shout out my nigga, though. Oh, shout out my...
What was the difference there from the second quarter on?
So, yeah, it's a shame he's going to get fined, but that's the world that we live in, unfortunately. You can't say what you're thinking. You definitely can't, cuss and use the N-word, though, no matter your race. Shout out to Britt Baker. Got this new underhated. I don't know if you see that. Underhated Britt Baker, Dr. D, MD. I'm doing a lot of wrestling shout-outs. I'm going to tag them in the video and see if I can get some traction on these videos. Probably not. It's kind of a waste. Great intro by Mr. Richard. You guys can also send me all the intros you want. Maybe you're an outsider and you're watching this on YouTube and across the pond. Maybe you're over there in England or India. Maybe you're the guy that forged our trophy. Probably not, eh? Okay, I think that's it. We've got 2 more weeks until election time, so go and vote, I guess, if it means anything. What I think is silly is I just realized that early votes, so early voting started yesterday. If you put in your early votes, apparently they get that info. So they're getting numbers in already, so they know, each party knows if they're either winning or losing. So tell me how that's fair. So don't go early vote. Wait till Tuesday, 2 weeks from yesterday, and just go in person and vote on election day like it's, you want to give, Kamala Harris finds out that she's losing from the early poll or voting numbers, and now she's calling Donald Trump Hitler just wide open, so they're going to do all sorts of crazy things. So why would you even give them the inclination to change their campaign or their strategy or their policy just because they get early numbers because all of you are going out and, oh, I voted early, I'm done. It's not that bad. Maybe it would be if there wasn't early voting. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Who am I? But don't vote for Kamala Harris. That's the only time I'm ever going to say that. Vote for whoever you want to. Just don't vote for Kamala Harris, because that's crazy if you do that. Right? You know it's crazy. Okay, I think I've ranted too far. Here's a funny video of Aaron Rodgers. See you guys later. Go watch Tangifier. Shout out to Britt Baker and Chris Jericho. And stay safe, stay smart.
How you doing, little Tony? Bad? Why do you feel bad? Because everything's falling apart and I can't do anything about it? It's not your fault. I know it's not my fault, but whose fault is it if it's not my fault? It's their fault. That's right, it's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. You have failed and you will pay.